What's popping, y'all? You rocking with Jiggy Jones, and today we have a special guest in the building. Y'all may know her as Jukebox, a.k.a. Laverne Thomas on Raising Kanan. Hailey Kilgore is in the building, y'all. Hailey, how are you?
I'm so good. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. Now, first and foremost, I got to start off with giving you your flowers because, girl, you be singing. Some people sing, but you be singing.
Thank you
So,
so
um,
much.
and also I know your journey starting off on Broadway, winning being nominated for a Tony at 19. Some of
Yeah.
us are just trying to figure out what we wearing to prom at 19. You sitting over here being nominated for Tonys. So, what has been like the most rewarding part of your journey? From that moment all the way to being one of the stars on Raising Kanan.
Yeah, I think when I got nominated for the Tony and the Grammy, I was one of the youngest in history in the Tony Awards. I was the youngest Black woman,
Mm.
which is heartbreaking, to say, but also an honor. And I just remember being like, I don't think they got that right. Like, I'm thinking about prom. I didn't get to go to prom, or I went to one homecoming. I think I was
Mhm.
already working. I started working when I was 12, so I didn't really have time like that, to have a life outside of work.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like, I think this is I think they got it wrong. So to know that like people still want me to keep going is
Mhm.
a really big honor.
No,
Yeah.
definitely, definitely. Now, of course, your character Jukebox has been one of the, I would say, a fan favorite. Definitely one of my favorite characters on Power, on Raising Kanan. What about the audition process excited you just about the character of Jukebox?
Oh man, yeah. So at the time when it came across my desk, I was filming Respect,
Mm.
with Jennifer Hudson, and I remember we were kind of making a game plan. I did Broadway work with Steven Spielberg. I did Into the Woods at Hollywood Bowl with Patina. I did,
Mhm.
I was doing all of these things, and it was like, what do you want to do next? Because by 20, it was like you've kind of done I had done everything I dreamed of doing.
It's great.
Um, so I told him, I was like, no more princesses. Because I was
Mm.
always playing princesses. Like even T Moon, Disney just bought the rights to Once on this Island. So now she's a Disney princess.
Nice.
I was like, I'm tired of being a princess. I'm tired of being rescued. What else can I do? And they were like, oh, say less. We
We
got
got
you.
some for you.
And Juke came to my desk, and yeah, what I had to tape. I couldn't come to New York because we were filming in Atlanta.
Mhm.
Um, and then they asked me to come in and meet the producers, and I guess they liked me enough. I guess I was good enough to do it, and yeah, here we are.
And did you sing in the audition? Is that something that was a part of the
That
role already?
is so funny. You're the first person to ask me about this. I did my test. I did the scene where in season one where Kanan gets really upset with Juke when they're talking about, of course now I'm gonna forget his name. And then I did another scene, like a Nicole Jukebox scene, and I was like,
Mhm.
okay, thanks guys. I got on a flight in the morning. I had to get back on another flight to go home, or to go back to Atlanta to continue filming. And I walked out and I was like, I didn't sing. And so I like waited. I waited for the casting director to come out, and I was like, I'm really sorry. Like I didn't get to sing for them. And she's like, girl, if you don't get it, we know you can sing. If you don't get she was
He
like,
already heard you.
Rory was like, if you don't get out of here.
That's crazy.
Um, so yeah, I didn't even have to sing for them.
But that's great because it's like preparation meets opportunity. They already heard your work. They saw you all your success prior to, and you didn't even really have to prove to them that you had the vocals already. Because like I said, you be singing.
Thank you. Thank you so
Now,
much.
now as the season wraps up, it's a lot going on with Jukebox. She just performed, made her performance debut with her group Butter, and then her family, the works of her family kind of interrupted that. So now those of us who have been watching Power, like the OG Power, we know how the story ends between Kanan and Laverne and Jukebox. But in this transition now, you guys are teenagers. How does that relationship unfold? You don't have to give too much because I know preparing for season three, but how does that relationship unfold in like a synopsis without giving too much away? Because we know how it ends.
I'll start by saying this. I think you guys will be very excited by season four. I think that
Okay.
will be very exciting for everyone because we're filming right now.
Hmm.
Um, the beautiful thing that they've always, Courtney Kemp did this on Power, and Sasha Penn is now tying all of it together, is they always kind of have this love-hate thing happening where like they love each other and they know at the end of the day, if the world comes to an end, they can like go like this and latch onto each other and they'll be all right. But then at the same time, she's like tired of his bullshit. She's just so tired of him being stupid. So I think they're doing a beautiful job every season. As the stakes get higher for both characters, we start to see them kind of go into different directions. But every so often, they kind of have these like meeting points. So yeah, that's really all I can say without getting fired.
We don't want that. We don't want that. We want to
I think you
continue.
guys will be very, very excited by season 4.
Definitely, definitely. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Now, I do want to play quick games called This or That. And now
Ah,
it's gonna be from Hailey's lens, not Laverne's lens. So,
okay.
so first, Marvin or Lou?
For me, Marvin.
Oh, yeah, of course you're gonna go with the daddy. Now, Crystal or Aisha?
Crystal.
Aisha or Nicole?
That's disrespectful.
I'm saying.
uh, I love you, Liv. I love you, Olivia. I love you, Olivia. I'm gonna say Nicole because she's there first.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, for sure. And singing or acting?
Singing. Come on, who are you
Okay.
talking to? Yes.
Okay, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Now you did put out a project. Got like 1 more minute left. So you did put out a project last year and you put out a single in October. What's next for 2024? First
My
quarter.
my album.
Nice. Do you
Yeah.
have a title yet?
Heartbreak and Healing. It's a
Heartbreak.
follow-up to Desire and Devotion. So Desire and Devotion was a part 1, and Heartbreak and Healing will be part 2. But it's a full-length album. We had 17 songs. I decided to cut it down to 12. So maybe there'll be another project right after.
I like
But
that. You could add the other ones to the deluxe.
yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, Hailey, I definitely appreciate the time and speaking with you. Good luck on everything you're doing. Can't wait to see, your success continue to unfold. We definitely can't wait to see you on season 4 as well as your album this year. So much success.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Take care.
Bye, Jiggy.